I'm Haru Miura. I just turned 26 and I work for a major food products company. I'm living an easygoing bachelor life. This singles dormitory is cheap and comfortable. I love it. This place is only $200 a month and a super popular place with all the young guys at work. Oh my god, I can't believe the time! That college reunion party tonight is gonna be fun. I'm getting a bit nervous though. I left the dorm and I headed toward the party. When I arrived, I was met with the one guy that I was hoping to avoid.
Oh hey, loser Haru. Still working as a lowly salary worker, huh?
What do you want, Masa? Sure didn't miss your snarky humor.
Just stating the truth is all, not being snarky at all.
Yeah, right. As I mentioned, I work at a food products company, which is number 2 in the industry, and Masa works for the top dog, hence his snarky attitude.
As for me, I worked my way up to the leader position, and at this age, I'm section manager. How do you like them apples? Are you still in the same position, Haru? Figures.
Boast all you want, no one is listening.
Come on, man, don't get all green-eyed. I worked hard for this position.
Yeah, awesome. I was looking forward to the reunion, but I was not able to enjoy myself because of you-know-who. I was a bit tipsy as I arrived at my apartment. Huh? Wait, there's someone on the floor. Did she fall?
I'm so dizzy, I can't stand.
Wait, aren't you Kaho, the landlord?
Could you get me something to eat? I'm starved.
Sure thing. Come on into my place. I let her into my place and set her down on the sofa. All I have is some of this energy gel. Have this for now, okay? It'll settle your stomach.
Thanks so much.
That won't be enough, so wait a second, I'll cook up some pancakes, okay?
Pancakes? I love pancakes.
I work for a food product company and I created these pancakes, but I didn't pass the final product test. Too bad, I thought they were delicious.
Yeah, pancakes are hard to get right.
I continued to perfect them on my own. It may pass if they accept it. Sure would like it if you gave it a try.
Are you okay with it?
Of course. You've always been such a good landlord, so I want you to get better, you know? And so I cooked up a batch for Kyle. Cooking time! Please enjoy.
I can't wait.
So, what do you think?
These are awesome. How much do you want for these?
How much? What do you mean?
That's exactly what I mean. How much do you want?
I'm not asking for you to pay, this is free. If I was to charge anything, it'd be like $1, I guess.
You're a good negotiator, Haru. Okay, how about $100,000?
Huh? $100,000? My pancakes are worth that much?
Well, not exactly the pancakes itself. I'm asking to buy you. This is like an advance, an investment, shall we say.
I can't take that kind of money from you. What is this? Are you asking to hire me or something?
That's exactly what I'm doing. I've never met anybody that made such mouth-watering delicious pancakes in my life. So, what do you say? Will you do it for $100,000?
But I already have a job at a major corporation.
If you join my company, you can stay here rent-free.
Rent-free? Wait, your company is a real estate company, right?
That's right, but my father wants to expand to other fields and he wants me to start a food product company.
A completely different industry, that's for sure.
Yes, but I love food stuff and have the motivation and desire to make it happen.
I see.
I was working on ideas all night and didn't eat and went out to buy something and suddenly kneeled over in the hallway. That's when you found me.
You really should be careful, you know.
That's right, so I was thinking, could you help me establish a food company? We can start with these pancakes. What do you say?
Maybe she was right. I mean, I'm not getting anywhere in the company that I'm at now. Maybe it's time to make a big change? Okay, I'll do it. I'll join your company.
Yes! I was hoping you'd say that. We'll start by making my apartment the workplace, okay?
Huh? Wait, we don't have a real office or a factory?
We still haven't gotten around to setting up a factory or office, and depending on the products we make, the facility will change.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
So can we discuss the details at my place for a while, and when things are verified, we can move on to the next step? Sounds good?
Yeah, sounds good. I'll start thinking about new products, and I don't need that $1 million or any sort of advance.
Huh? But you need money, right?
I wanted to do the work that gives me inspiration, that's all. So just pay me a regular salary and I'm good to go.
I see. Actually, I'm sort of relieved because I went ahead and offered you a fortune, but I was starting to panic.
Well, I feel for your enthusiasm. I began work at Kaho's kitchen every day, researching new products for her new company. What we need is something that can be mass-produced and moreover something delicious, right?
Yeah, that's the difficult part.
Well, we can start out with sweets. There are many options, so do you mind if I try out various dishes and see how it goes?
Of course, there's a shop nearby, so if you need anything, let me know.
I will, thanks. And so I started on various ideas for sweets, like cakes and cookies. Cooking time! I listed all the ingredients in detail so it can easily be mass-produced in the factories.
Wow. Okay, I'll try each, one at a time. Yummy! This one is super delicious. What's this? These small, colorful ones?
Those are gummies. I had tried different colors and fruit flavors, and then shaped them like your company building, especially the tower here.
Yeah, this is good. It will also be good PR for my father's real estate business. The tastes and shapes are perfect.
Does that mean we'll start making these gummies on a larger scale?
Yeah, let's go for it. Now that we finally came up with a great first product, let's have some steak to celebrate.
When did you buy that?
You can stay over the night here tonight.
Huh? We live in the same building.
Yeah, you can go home anytime you want. Stay here, stay there. What's the difference? Or you could just permanently move in here. Cheers!
Despite her wild suggestion, we drank and had a great time.
I think I'm ready to conk out.
This is your place. Are you really gonna sleep on the floor?
Yeah, the floor is kind of hard. Want to go to my room together?
I really shouldn't take advantage of this situation.
You know what? It's kind of exciting, isn't it? Me and you here, just the two of us?
Yeah, actually. My heart is pounding more than usual.
Yes, I am older than you. Maybe I am being a little too assertive. Mind if I up the volume?
Yeah, a little amplification would be nice, but...
I'm lonely, so you don't get to go home.
You're my boss.
Right, my room's just down the hall.
And so I ended up in Kaho's room. Not in her bed, but on a mattress on the floor.
Good morning! Let's try to work on those gummies, shall we?
Why are you in my mattress?
Sorry, I must have fallen off my bed.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too, I guess.
I'll make breakfast today. I'll prove I can have cooking skills too.
Do I really get a chance to enjoy your cooking?
Of course. Cooking time!
And so we sat down to enjoy her breakfast of fried eggs and sandwiches.
Are you now convinced that I'm a good cook too?
Oh yeah, I'm drooling already.
Okay then, I have this great idea for the gummies you made.
Yep, go ahead.
I want to make gummies that were filled with iron.
That's not a bad concept.
Right? We'll make shapes in the company tower. Know why? Because it's made of iron.
Yeah, okay.
We make it so you get adequate daily iron consumptions with one gummy. Maybe even taste like iron.
To be honest, that does not sound too appetizing.
Huh? Yeah, well, I dreamt of it last night. It seems like a great idea in my dream last night.
Yeah, well, dreams are usually just dreams.
Maybe we should rethink it, huh?
Yeah, I think we better do that. And so we continued to come up with various concepts, and one day, I finally dreamt up a new idea. Let's do a taste test.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay then, I'm gonna go to my place and get all the samples.
I can't wait.
Afterward, we spent all day perfecting the new gummy product.
Whoa, we've been working on this all day. We sure made plenty of varieties.
Let's do a taste test, okay?
We sure made plenty of varieties. Let's start with the melon-flavored tower-shaped gummy.
How is it?
Yeah, very melony for sure.
And the tower building is actually green, so it matches perfectly.
Yeah. Next, let's try the animal gummies. Did you know that our company also runs a zoo?
Let's try out the cola-flavored gorilla, shall we?
I think the kids will really go for those. Yum, I think if we sell them together with the soda-flavored dolphin-shaped ones, it'll be a huge hit.
Great idea! We tried all the different varieties, and all of them were what we had expected.
I think I ate way too much gummies.
My teeth aches from chewing so much.
Well, at least I'm exercising my jaws, but I'm gonna have to start exercising my tummy.
Don't worry, these gummies are tiny.
Yeah, but I'm getting a bit chubby lately. Check it out.
No need to show me your belly button.
I thought you were gonna say you love chubby women.
Yeah, well, I don't dislike chubby women.
Really? So, does that mean I can eat more?
2 weeks later, after we concluded the final details of our gummy product, we went to go and see her father to see what he thought.
Okay, let's start by selling the tower gummies and the animal ones and see what kind of reaction we get.
Thank you so much, sir.
How's the factory coming along?
I heard that you were making gummies, so I made the preparations for that. Once we get all the ingredients in, we can start by next week.
So that means we can start mass production next week, huh?
Man, I can't wait to get started. We really also need to do some PR.
So that means we can start mass production next week, huh? Since the gummies are of the company tower building, we can use the company's social media sites to promote them.
That'll really boost our sales.
Sure. Would you like to celebrate our gummy luncheon style, huh? How about we enjoy some of your special pancakes?
Okay, get ready to enjoy some of my new concept super duper pancakes.
Your new concept, super duper pancakes? I can't wait!
That evening, we enjoyed the new pancakes and celebrated our brand new start. The following week, the new gummies finally sat on the store shelves. Thanks to her father's business connections, the new product was distributed to various supermarkets and convenience stores around the country. Oh my god, they're almost sold out!
The social media sites are going nuts over this. That's why it's selling like crazy.
I got a call from my former colleagues and they were congratulating me on my success.
That's great, and it seems the animal gummies are way more popular with adults than with the kids.
I suppose adults nowadays yearn for their childhood days, huh?
Yeah, probably. But we're closed and we're not yearning for childhood, but rather yearning for adulthood. You know what that means?
Yeah, I guess. Afterward, we went to a little izakaya that Kaho was a regular at, but then...
Hey, if it isn't the Haru guy who dumped a great job and chose a 2-bit food company, you always made the right choices, buddy.
Why do I always run into this guy when I least expect it?
Pretty odd coincidence, huh? I just happened to choose this place and there you were.
More like a repulsive coincidence than odd.
So it's true that you went to a low-level company, huh?
It's not a low-level company. It'll be an industry leader pretty soon. Just you wait and see. We only just began this company, but as you probably know by now, our gummies are top sellers now.
Well, gummies are just a cheap trick. The craze will end and you'll be back to being the low-level company that you are. I'm sick of hearing about you and your dumb gummies.
I've been sitting here listening to you grab on and on. I don't know about you or your company, but Haru is gonna be a great job at my company.
What's the use of being so great at an insignificant company like yours?
Someday, you'll lose against this insignificant company.
Oh yeah, just so you know, it's easy to make gummies. We could put out a superior product tomorrow if we wanted. This shop sucks. I'm gonna go and find somewhere else to drink.
That guy sure is a nasty piece of work. Let's forget that guy and have a drink.
Yeah, let's. You're a pretty heavy drinker.
Yeah, I can put them away with the best of me. I used to beat all the girls in those drinking contests back in college.
That's awesome. As we sat and drank into the evening, I wasn't able to keep up and I switched to water partway through, but nothing seemed to faze her.
I suppose I celebrated a bit too much. Let's have one from the world, shall we?
She'll make any excuse to just have one more. I was worried that she would pass out, so I persuaded her to go home. We arrived at your place. You sure you're gonna be okay?
Thanks, how are you staying over a place, huh?
Right.
I feel it. I get the feeling that people all over Japan are eating our gummies.
I hope your dreams are full of gummies, Kaho. Several days passed since that drunken evening.
Word of mouth is really spreading, and we're getting some amazing reviews online.
That's great! I worked on the flavor for weeks, combining taste and just the right texture. It's totally unique and unmatchable.
Haru, you're a genius. Wait, there's one review that's a little concerning.
You mean something critical?
No, nothing like that. It's about some gummies and another company putting out that apparently has a similar flavor and texture as ours.
Huh? The same flavor and texture? But I made it totally unique! That can't be. What company is putting that out?
It seems it's a top food maker in the industry.
That would be Masa's company. Sort of dodgy if you ask me. The ingredients are confidential and nobody outside the company should know about it.
There may have been a leak. Let's get a hold of some of these gummies, and if they taste the same, let's investigate.
We got a hold of some and tried them and found out that although they were shaped differently, the flavor and texture were identical. This tastes exactly the same.
Let's set up a bunch of cameras in the factory and check for any irregular activity. We may find the curlip.
Right, I'll get on it right away. Security cameras were placed throughout our factory.
Okay, let's check out the footage and see if there are any abnormal activities. But there's a lot here.
First off, we'll try and spot any suspicious movements, like staff that are in restricted areas, and the data room, and the entrance area to these offices.
Yeah, where are you so good at this stuff?
But no matter how hard we looked, there were just no suspicious people in any of our footage. What is going on?
You think maybe we have Judas in our minds?
If that's the case, then it'll be difficult to apprehend such a person, unless we catch them red-handed.
It's just normal activity, but we have to keep checking. This person has to have made an error.
Yeah, let's look at each staffer more carefully. We continued viewing the footage late into the night, and we finally spotted one staff member that was acting a little suspicious. We caught a glimpse of him stashing the manual with the ingredients under his coat and walking out.
Let's check the other security cameras and see where he went.
Right, he's taking the manual into the men's room, probably making photocopies of it in there.
That's the guy we're looking for. Let's file this guy tomorrow.
The following day, we followed the guy after he left the factory.
He's going somewhere out of the resident area.
Yeah, sure doesn't look like he's heading home.
He's going into that abandoned building. He's meeting someone.
That's Masa.
Let's go get closer so we can hear them.
We crouched near the entrance, close enough to hear them.
Thanks for your hard work, buddy. This updated manual is a jackpot. I'll definitely get promoted for this.
Yes, wait, I could do more if you like. Easy as pie. Or is it like easy as gummies?
Hilarious. Here's your compensation. It's from our company budget, a considerable amount to be sure.
I appreciate it, man.
I'm glad I'm recording all this as evidence.
You guys aren't gonna get away with this.
Oh no, Kaho, not now!
What's the boss doing here? How did you find us?
Oh, so you found us. So what? We'll just have to take care of it.
Leave it to me, sir, but it will cost you.
Do what you have to. I'll pay whatever you ask.
No way you're laying your hands on Kaho. Just give me a reason to tear your head off.
How to...
You're forgetting that I'm a factory worker, not your office queen puff.
Well, for your information, I was working in a factory too, and I've also been working out recently.
While you guys are having fun, I'll take care of Kaho.
You really think I'm a cream puff too? You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Oh yeah? Don't make me laugh.
Sorry to disappoint you, but well, growing up, my father made me take all the necessary martial arts course. You know, all the MMA stuff.
Whoa!
Holy crap! Okay, please, I give up no more!
A little while later, the cops arrived and Masa and his cohort were taken into custody. News got out quicker than we thought, and Masa's company took the brunt of the scandal and got knocked down to the second in the food industry. My former company slipped into the top spot. I got a call from my former colleagues asking me to come back and work for them.
You're not saying you're returning to your former job, are you?
Are you kidding? Of course not. I love working with you.
But you say that like we're just friends. I'm not sure if I'm satisfied with that.
Huh. Yeah?
What I want is to graduate from this boring bachelor apartment and move on to something more fitting.
Yeah, I agree. I think I've fallen in love with you too, Kaho.
Really? Then let's move out of here and buy a huge house.
Are you serious?
You bet. Just so you know, I want 3 kids. We're gonna definitely need a bigger place. Hope you're up for it.